The question is, while men are called heads, why women can't see them as heads anymore? Greetings to Great Understanding WhatsApp group and the world at large. I'm now providing that answer personally. I've asked a lot of people and they've given me their beautiful different answers, which I appreciated. But the one that sits in my heart, in my spirit, in my mind, is the one that I'm about to share. And now, before I talk my answer, can I quote just about few scriptures first to follow the protocol of answering especially such questions. Now, when you read the book of Ephesians chapter 5 verse 23, it says, "For the husband is the head of the wife, even as Christ is the head of the church, and he is the Savior of the body." Titus chapter number 2 verse 4 says, "That they may teach the young women to be sober, to love their husbands, to love their children." Now, the third one says, it's Luke 14 verse 28 says, "For which of you, intending to build a tower, seated not down first and counted the cost, whether he have sufficient to finish." Whether he have sufficient to finish. Now, the first answer, I think I'll provide like about 3 answers to this. Why women can't see men as heads. And I repeat, we are not talking about irresponsible men. We're not talking about men who have neglected their position. We're not talking about men who are unresourceful, who are not true sources of their own homes or houses. We're talking about the responsible. I'm asking about the responsible men. I'm asking about loving men. I'm asking about men that are playing their role. But you find that that woman realizes after 10 years of divorce, after 5 years of divorce, after 3 years of separation or 2 years, that I lost the gold. This was a loving husband. This was a loving partner. We're talking about such. Why women can't see such people? So in that scenario, you cannot shift the blame and say, it's because of a man has neglected his position. So I'm talking about men who haven't neglected their position or their role. Why women can't see them? My number one answer is that practically, it doesn't cross their heads or minds to want to know what head is their partner. It doesn't ring a bell to ask their own husbands or partners as to love, baby, some they say. That's how some call each other. Tell me, since men are a head, which means you are my head, what head are you? How are you to head me? How do you want to head me? You see that? That's the first thing. That thing is never addressed. When women arrive, they arrive not even thinking about this different gender to my gender is what to me. You need to allow that person to tell you. And also, the second answer that I want to provide is that, again, practically, without asking, a woman will tell you her girlfriend allowance and demand your card or the whole salary, which is actually her description of how is she your helper. That's her description already. Women, they will describe to you. That's why at the end of the day, some will say, but men don't speak. Don't tell us. You see? So, but the truth of the matter is that already a woman is forward, is ahead. She will describe herself. This is the type of a helper I want to be to you. That on its own, if it's not balanced, if it's not complemented, it will be a problem. Why? The answer is my third reason as to why women don't see men as hates. Simply because that relationship is bound to collapse if a woman doesn't know the full description, her full job description of her master. One would say, did he just call men master? Wait till I answer you in my second video clip.